What's up, everybody? My favorite NFL Week 2 plays are as follows. My favorite play of the week, Lamar Jackson over 43.5 rushing yards. I think he comes close to or gets his 13th 100-yard rushing game of his career against Cincinnati. There's a couple reasons I like this. One, the Bengals allowed Watson to carry the ball 5 times for 45 yards. And the fact that Stanley, Linderbaum, and Dobbins are all out for Baltimore, I think the Bengals defense is kind of going to force Lamar to be scrambling a lot of the game, and he does have the rushing ability and the scrambling ability to put up big numbers when he is forced to do so. He is my number one play. Baltimore plus 3.5. Win or lose the Ravens or the Browns, I think the Bengals, sorry. The Ravens or the Bengals. Win or lose, I think this is a field goal game. And there's a couple reasons about this. Joe Burrow, I think a lot of his inaccuracies and a lot of the Bengals' issues in week 1 were because Burrow did hurt his leg or ankle in the preseason. And I think it really affected his throwing accuracy. And I still don't think he's completely healed. So I think this game's going to be a lot closer. Even if the Bengals do rebound from week 1 and win the game, I think this is a field goal game. Big division rivalry here. Division rivalries, I usually like betting them within a field goal if that number is more than that either way. Quite often, there are times I don't, but quite often I will take the dog of more than 3 points in division rivalries. And also, Lamar Jackson is 10-1-1 against spread in the regular season as an underdog and 8-4 straight up in those situations. Baltimore is 17-3-1 against spread as a dog over the last 5 years, or I believe that goes back to 2017 if I remember correctly. Next up, I got Kansas City -3. Chiefs are 8-2 straight up, 6-3-1 against the spread versus the Jags. Both Kelsey and Jones are expected to play for Kansas City, which makes me like this even more. I liked Kansas City before I heard them announcements. I put money on Kansas City on Monday night on one of my sports books. That's how much I like this game. And I'm just simply not a big believer in Trevor Lawrence or the Jacksonville Jags as serious contenders or threats. I think the reason they scraped into the playoffs last year and won the division is more to do with the Titans losing half their starters and losing the final 7 games of the year. They've actually lost 8 games in a row now, including week 1 of this season. And I will be putting I do like Tennessee this week, but they're not making this video. They're a small play just because I think things line up well for them. I think it's a scary matchup for both teams in that game, actually. I think the Chargers are going to have trouble stopping Derrick Henry, and I think the Titans are going to have trouble slowing down Herbert. So that game could be very interesting as well, but not in this video. It's Kansas City for this play. 2 games, 3 teams with huge week 1 overreactions. I like small plays. These are my confidence level in the first 3 are 4 and 5 out of 5. The next 3 plays are like 3 out of 5 on the confidence level for myself anyways, because I think it's a big time overreactions that I can capitalize on a couple teams who might lean to a little bit more of the public side because of week 1. First game, Pittsburgh and Cleveland, complete opposite ends of the scales. After their week 1 results, Cleveland's up here, Pittsburgh's down here. So I like the Steelers to cover in a low-scoring game, plus 1.5 or plus 2.5, I believe that number is. And the Cowboys, like every year, they're always hyped up big time. They deserve to be hyped up this year, but not 9.5-point favorites over the Jets. Overreaction on both these teams because of the Rodgers injury. The New York Jets defense is legit, and the Cowboys could win this game going away, but I think this is more like a Dallas 4-point win, Dallas 3-point win, and the New York Jets, I do believe, have a winning record against the Cowboys straight up. And the other 2 that I have about a 3 out of 5 confidence level on the scale of Miami -1.5, 2 is 4-0 versus New England, and the Chicago Bears. I think Justin Fields could get away in this game from Tampa. Peace.